be better if you like have some project on React.js and Golang, etc. because that is their tech stack.
Joining us today is Nisha Saha, and she is currently working as an investment banking analyst in Deutsche Bank, and she has been an Uber Star intern in 2022. Welcome, Nisha.
Hi Shrimanti, thank you for having me in on your YouTube channel. So hi guys, I'm really looking forward to share my knowledge with you guys about my intern experience and how to apply for it and stuff. So yeah.
Awesome. Please give a short introduction of yourself. Our viewers would love to know more about you.
Yeah, so as Shrimanti mentioned, I am currently working at Deutsche Bank. So, and I also had been Uberstar intern in 2022. And yeah, so mostly my stuff was on web development. So currently I am working mostly on the software profile itself. So yeah, that was about me, Shrimanti.
Great, thanks. I am so glad to have you on this video. Thank you for your time. So let's talk about the Uber Star internship. What's the eligibility criteria for this internship?
So first of all, I will tell about my experience during my year. So when around 2022, only girls were eligible to apply for this internship, and those must be second year girls, and for the dual degree programs, it can be the third year girls as well. But currently, I think they have really expanded their eligibility criteria to LGBTQ plus communities and also PWD communities and also EWS, I think. So yeah, currently I think there are many different kind of people who are eligible for this Uber She Plus Plus and also Uber Star internship.
Okay, great. So you mentioned something about the Uber She Plus Plus. So can you elaborate on that? So what is that and how does it lead to the Uber Star?
Yeah, so Uber She Plus Plus is kind of a shortlisting test before the actual interview for Uber Star internship. So in Uber She Plus Plus, they actually send you a code signal link where you have to like write code, which will be mostly regarding data structures, algorithms, and mostly will be C++ plus plus questions. I mean, not exactly C++, plus plus. I mean the anything about problem solving. So, first of all, there you have to be very clear about many concepts on data structures, and after you do this coding test, then they will send you a shortlisting email within like 10 days, and they will let you know that if you are selected for next step, which is basically Uberstar internship interview or not.
Awesome. Take notes, guys. This is very important. Don't miss out any detail. So next question. When does the application process actually start?
So I think the application process should start around February to March, not after that, because from March to April they actually has to onboard the Uber She Plus Plus students, because they also now conduct an offline event in Hyderabad or Bangalore at their office. So before that they has to complete their Uber She Plus Plus code like code signal test, and after that around May and June they have to onboard for Uber internship. So yes, you can expect it to happen around February end, so look for the mails, guys. Yeah.
Great, great. Thanks so much. So let's talk about your experience as well. So when did you actually apply and how did your application process look like?
Uh, okay, so I think I also applied around March first week or something like that. And application process was pretty simple. Like they only asked for resume, not for much stuff. And we got this link through our campus only, like on our IITD notices, we got this link. So, but I think you can also apply it off campus on their website. Now they are open to many, like many other institutes and many other genders and stuff. So yes, so look out in the Uber carrier website also. And if you get mails or have subscribed to their like opportunity mails, I will suggest that do suggest their I do subscribe their carrier opportunity mail. And after that in resume you have to like you have to tell your achievements first, like what you have if you have participated in hackathons and stuff, because they seem to really prefer like team work and culture, etc. And you will be also asked questions on that those, so make sure to involve some projects in your resume which were teamwork, not solo. And yeah, so and also like it would be better if you like have some project on React JS and Golang, etc., because that is their tech stack, although that is not very mandatory, but it would be just a good impression because they use that tech stack and they try to find people who already know that. But actually they don't expect anything from a second year candidate, so you don't actually have to worry about that, that if you don't have any project you can just apply. I also did not have any project on those, but yeah, I have seen people getting preferred over other candidates, so having these projects. Yeah.
Great, great. Thanks for the tips. Okay, so so you talked about like Golang and React.js, right? So these things, how can the people learn them from YouTube, or do you suggest any other resources?
Yeah, like from second year people, they actually do not expect much. So if you have just built a simple application to React.js, that will be enough. Like the it will like get you above many people already, because in second year people they really expect something like in interview they will ask you questions on teamwork and stuff. They won't much go in depth in the tech stack you have used, but they will check your problem solving skills. And also whatever you have written in your resume, you should have in-depth knowledge about them, because they will like take one project and ask really deep questions from it. So it is, you can expect some kind of like conversation on those projects you have made rather than only React. Like if you have not done any project on React, they are not going to ask you anything about React or Golang. So you can be as comfortable as you want in the interview. Yeah.
Great, great, great. So this is very
Yeah.
important. Like you need to understand all the project and stuff that you are doing. So this is very, very important for any kind of internship as well as you go further on.
Yeah.
Okay, so great. So do you mind talking about like the procedures of the internship? How many rounds and how many interview? What kind of level of interview questions and all?
Okay, so procedure was very simple. Like first you were had a shortlisting test for from where they decide who are getting into Uber C++. So it was just that code signal test. It was around 60 minutes and three questions. And if you have passed them, or like I think not even all, you should not have to pass all the test cases. The like I did almost scored half of the like full score. I was still eligible for the Uber C++ program. So in Uber C++, they basically have shortlisted all the candidates they want to take interview from. So after the C++ event happens around March, they will send you the meeting invite. Like within, I think, 2 weeks, they will send it, and then they will ask you to join those meetings. And there you can expect one senior level engineer who will take your interview. There won't be much senior because they have to take an interview of a like second year old sorry, second year kid. And so so you can always expect like them to be very very helping. They are very helpful actually. Like they will try to relax you first and tell you many things, because they want you to onboard with them as a as an engineer. So you can be really comfortable in the interview. And yes, and in the interview, like it will go around for like 45 minutes, and they will ask you mostly like from your projects only, like and if you have used any data structures, that would be also really great, like in your project if you have used their data structures and algorithms, because they will go deeper into it. And when they understand that there is, problem solving, that would be a good impression on them. Also I mentioned about React and Golang because that's their tech stack. So yes, so it's always recommended to like know data structures and algorithm, because the test is also based on that only. So yeah, so that's all. Like to create a good impression, you just have to be present in the moment, I think. Like whatever interviewer asking, try to interact, try to clarify his questions, like what he wants to hear. Like don't just go explaining every of your project, like just answer him his question. So yeah, that would be great, I think. So this was the procedure. After the interview, you will get a mail for shortlisting for the Uber Star internship. I think that it will come around May to mid May, because from last week of May they onboard the Uber Star interns. So yes, I think yeah, around the May mid you should get the mail of if you have been shortlisted for Uber Star internship or not. So yes, that was the procedure.
Great, great. Got it. So one thing, so they don't have any DSA rounds, or do they have that?
They don't exactly have the DSA round, but they can ask you questions because their code signal test is on DSA. So you have to be prepared for that. And also, I had my projects, many projects in DSA. So yes, they digged a little deeper, like whatever I used in the project, like stack, you, whatever. So they used to dig deeper and ask me the time complexity. But these were almost very easy level questions, whatever a second year kid like already knows. Like it won't be that difficult as you expect in third year internship, like total DSA round they make you hard code all of it on screen. It won't happen. Mostly it would be like a conversation, a very simple questions on DSA only.
Great, great. Sounds good, sounds good. Um,
Yeah.
okay. So, okay. So one more thing. So basically, many of our viewers often want to know if they need to do CP, like competitive coding, when they're applying for Uber Star internship or not. The code signal challenges, what kind of level are they?
So I think the code signal challenges were mostly on medium ones. Like it was not that easy or that hard. If you have a C++ background or any code forces, any code shape background like that, it would be definitely helpful. But I think normal lead code, and if you have done just a DSA course in your college and have solved at least a few problems on those, I don't think that it would be that challenging. Obviously, being from code forces background helps a lot, but it is not that difficult. So I would really recommend getting the main topics like dynamic programming, stack, heap, these things that they focus on a lot. Like most of the times I have seen people asking from dynamic programming. So nowadays also Uber has introduced also. So yeah, those are really helpful. Like if you have just understood the concept, the question will be on the medium level. Like it won't take much time either, because you have 60 minutes to solve three questions. Yeah.
That's important. 60 minutes to solve three questions. That's tough. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
that's tough, but the questions are easy. Sometimes they also ask like really maths questions. Like one question just in my interview, my test, one question was just maths, like it was simple maths problem, and after that two questions were from one was from stack, I think, and one was a programming related. So it was easier. Like it is whatever you can expect from a second year kid only. Like not so hard. Yeah.
Got it, got it. So what about the third year? So the third year you said for MTech people, they are eligible, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So if you are from a dual degree, you can apply.
for them, will it be different test or it's the same test?
No, actually, it's the same test. So
Different.
yeah, I think it's the same test only. But third year people can also apply if you are in dual degree. They
Mm.
get an advantage over that. Yes.
Yeah, that is what I was thinking. But yeah, second year,
Yeah,
it's quite okay for the second year as well.
yeah, it is completely on second year level. Whatever second you have learned throughout the college course only, it will be based on those mostly like really common problems were asked, and also like easier only.
Yes,
Not
yes.
very hard lead code you have to solve. Like it's if you have solved enough of medium problems, it would be just fine. You will ace it even like if you have just solved medium problems from lead code. Yeah.
Great. So great, awesome. Thanks for the information. This is like really great info, and these are really great tips. And you can always note them down and keep them in mind. Viewers, this is very important. And one more thing, though many people often ask me about how the resume should look like, how many pages of the resume there should be present, and what kind of achievements, what kind of projects people should include. I think you've already mentioned the React and Golang project, but anything else you want to add?
Yeah, so I have mentioned that React and Golang projects might get preferred because those were tech stack, their tech stack, and also like in achievements you can also put some hackathon rank or something. And also if you have participated in any kind of event that is related to like computer science or anything like that, you should put that, because they also ask a lots of like informal questions also. And also like in resume especially, they don't much care about how many pages of resume you have made. You should know whatever you have written in the resume, what if, even if it's half page, even if it is one page, even if it's two page. Like if they come to know that you don't know something from the resume, your chances are almost negligible. So yeah, because they go very deep in every project, like whatever you have written. My resume was like not on the like proper format whatever we follow now as a resume, but I was still shortlisted. My resume was of 2 pages and it was not that properly organized or formatted. But yes, they don't judge on that also, because we were just a second year old kid, like second year kids. So they won't judge that much. So but yeah, you should know everything you have written to the point, like in very depth. So
Okay, great. This is very important tips. So you should always try to remember this. Now competition might be much more fierce because the candidates are increasing every year, but still try to incorporate everything that she has said. This is going to be very important for you and could be a game changer for you as well when you're applying. So would you like to talk about your internship experience as well? How it was? Which kind of work did you do? Did you enjoy it or not? What was it?
yeah, sure. So, yeah, my internship experience was great. Firstly, it was an offline intern, obviously, and we had to go 5 days in office. But it was really fun, like meeting other people and similar interns were there. We were like came from the same background almost. So, yes, it was a very nice networking opportunity. Also, you get to know so many seniors there, so nothing would be great opportunity than C++ and intern. So I will highly recommend that in both like event and also in the during the internship you network properly, because they might like you might get benefit from it later only. So yeah, and also about my work, like my work was on mostly on the front end side, like it was on React JavaScript, and I was assigned some authorization tasks. Like I had to implement a website which will be properly authorized and stuff. So yeah, it was fun. I had a lot to learn. Like I never used React honestly before going here. My resume did not have any React project, but yeah, still I got shortlisted and I worked on React. So it obviously does not matter if you have like it's not compulsory. You still can get the chance. But yes, if you know React before, obviously your work would get much easier there, and you will have a like peaceful life. Like you don't have to learn everything from scratch. So yeah, I learned everything from scratch and also implemented the web in the website like within 2 months. And my mentor was very helpful, and like all of the people will treat you like you are the like most junior intern here, so they really don't expect much from you, so they will help you as much as possible. So yes, so just have to be comfortable enough to ask questions there. Like just ask for help and they will obviously help you. They are very nice people, I would say. And yes, so my teammates also helped me during the whole intern period, because obviously it was my first internship. So yes, so that's my experience on the internship, that I had to learn a lot. And yes, my teammates helped also a lot, and that's how I made good network with people also. Yeah.
Great, great, awesome. So, I mean, people often ask me that whether stream matters or not, whether college matters or not in Uber. So, what do you say? So, what kind of like the majority of people were from which kind of colleges and what is mostly preferred? Is there any preference or something like that?
Yeah, so in my year, there was like a variety of people from variety of backgrounds. Like according to my experience, like there were bits, triple IT, NIT, and also from IITs, and not only from CS backgrounds. There were like material science and textile. Like there were almost every branch present there. So they had to hire a lots of them. So I don't think everyone was from CS background. Even me myself is from electrical background, and my friends whomever I knew was like from material science, some were from mechanical. So yes, I don't think branch really matters here, because well, almost till second year our curriculum had only like data structures and algorithm, and that was enough for like cracking the interview, like getting the test done, and also like cracking the interview, it is also helpful. So yes, so if you just have some knowledge about data structure, no, does not matter which branch are you from here also. Yeah.
Great, great. Sounds good. That's really like encouraging, and I think I would encourage all of you to apply, whether you are irrespective of gender or anything. I think you should all apply because this time I saw that Google Step Internship is shortlisting males. So that is why that is a like huge thing. In my year they did not do that, so in this year they're doing. So it can be possible for all.
Currently, they are also open to EWS, like economically weaker sections of the society. So yeah, there are always high chances of getting shortlisted for boys as well. Like
Yeah, yeah. So do apply. Yeah, I would encourage you to apply. Don't self reject yourself. Okay, so
yeah.
okay, so any other tips? I think I am out of questions. So any other tips you would like to share for any other person?
Yeah, so as a tip, like personally, I feel like just try to be very calm. It might be possible that it is your first interview of your life, like it was for me. So I can really must say I was very anxious and also like was fumbling a lot. But I think you should be like as calm as possible, because the interviewer is really not gonna like judge you a lot. Like they know which state are in, they know which year you are in. So you should be comfortable as much as you can. Like I know it's very hard, but be comfortable there. And also clear out the questions, like if you have not heard the question first in the first way, in the first time, so just clear out, like ask questions. It won't like decrease your points or stuff. It will just create a good impact that okay, this girl also asked questions or this guy also asked questions. So yes, always try to ask questions. And also I would suggest prepare one question for the interviewer also. Like if you get a chance, like the interviewer asks like something like that, which I was asked, that do you have any further question, you just like saying no, no, I don't have any further question, will be a little bit less of enthusiasm. So yes, if you say something regarding Uber, like Uber culture or whatever Uber is working on right now, like Uber Eats, when is it coming to India, even if you ask questions like that, that would be also fun for them. Like even if it's something informal, like how is your day in Uber, how do you work, like how do you manage work, like anything personal or informal or formal about the company also, like it will show your enthusiasm, that how much you are present in the interview. So yes, always ask questions. And also it is always recommended to have a very clear stable network, and also you can use like a wide background just to be like professional. Like it is always recommended like be as professional as you can. Like you can also wear something very professional, so it will show you that how much effort you have put in into the interview. So yes, that is a big recommendation, because many people have like bad connections and which might interfere with the interview, and it makes a very bad impression on the interviewer, because their time is also precious. So yes, just make sure you have a good connection also. So these are my tips. Yeah.
Great, great. Thanks so much for sharing your valuable information. This is very important for all the people who are about to appear in the Uber Star internship this year. So one more question I do have, like just out of curiosity. So this one also leads to the third year internship, right? If you are doing good here, so
Yeah, yeah. It does point to the direct like PIO, pre-internship offer from this company for third year also. Like if you have performed sufficiently well in the internship period, during the internship period, so it may lead to a next internship opportunity. Like it is called a return offer. And also after that, you can also after third year, they also can give you the PPO as like as usual, they offer it based on your performance only. Yeah.
awesome, awesome. That sounds great.
Yeah.
So great. I think that's it from my side. You shared your tips as well.
Yeah,
How was your interview
yeah,
process
yeah.
so far? What do you like to say about my interview skills?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I am really grateful to be here. You are like, I have seen you doing lots of hard work on this channel. Like, I'd never expected it, but yes, it was very surprising. But yeah, I really appreciate your work, and I think you should continue doing it. I think lots of guys are taking help from it, and I see your subscribers are going. So all the best for your YouTube channel as well. Yeah.
Thanks so much. Okay, then thank you
Yeah.
guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Yeah. See you.